Hey guys, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new, what up? Today we're tapping in, seeing what's happening with the sun, moon, and rising sign of Aries. Aries, we're gonna tap in, see what's happening next 48 hours. Okay. The color red could be significant. I'm hearing princess and a frog. So I don't know if you're dealing with somebody that's real ugly, or you real ugly and you dealing with somebody that's really attractive. Or somebody could be cute but they dirty. Yeah, Princess and the Frog. I don't know what the fuck that got to do with anything. You could just be watching that movie. I ain't really watched that movie, so I don't know like the background of the story about it. But let's tap in, Aries. This resonate or help. Hit the like, comment, subscribe, join the tribe, share if you've done so already. Thank you guys so much for the continued love and support. This is for Aries, someone rising placements. What do we have next 48 hours? Okay, Kabbalah tree of life. And then water. Could be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I have that in your chart. So I feel like in the next 48 hours, someone is learning a huge lesson about being nice. Being too compassionate, being too nice in a situation. What do we have for Aries? Next 48, Spirit. The Magician and the reverse. Okay. Gemini, Virgo energy. Why is this here? Five of Swords and reverse. Yeah, so I feel like somebody really has a problem. Somebody really has a problem. Like, they mad about something, but they acting like they okay with something. Okay? What about this energy next 48 hours? The Empress. This could be a mother, a baby mother, a wife, a husband, a baby father, a father. This could be a boss, a manager, maybe like a business partner or a business owner that is in the same field as you. But somebody acting like they don't have a problem, but they're really mad about something. You get what I'm saying? But I feel like this person here is basically trying to play it as if they good. What's this Empress energy? Like they're nurturing, kind, caring. The Hangman in reverse. Could be dealing with a Pisces. You got Libra, Taurus, Moon as well. But now they're having a change of perspective because they may feel like somebody really playing with them. What's the Hangman in reverse? Like, oh, they think I'm nice. The Knight of Coins. Yeah. Because I feel like what this person was doing, like, they're trying to build. They're trying to mind their business. They're trying to build. They don't want no fights, no arguments. None of that bullshit competition with anybody else. Like, they really don't want no problems. You get what I'm saying? But I feel like somebody's playing a funk as well, but they're not doing it the same way as them. So this, okay, let's say this a baby mother, a baby father, right? And it's like, okay, we're gonna co-parent, and they acting nice to each other, but one of them really have a problem. So they're competing, they're gossiping about that person, they're trying to win at all costs. They're playing mind games, like they're being petty, low vibing energy towards, let's say, the Empress, because that's what's popping out, but take how it resonate. So they're doing that towards that Empress energy. So that person's holding their composure because they're more so worried about building something for themselves. So they like, I'm gonna keep my composure. I'm gonna be nice, nurturing towards the situation. We're gonna co-parent. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna argue with this person. I'm not gonna fight with this person. I'm not even gonna confront them because I don't want it to get blown out of proportion. But I feel like in the next 48 hours, somebody really trying to play on this person's top. Like they're being low vibrational, but trying to act like they're not. And I feel like that this Empress knows that. What's the Knight of Coins? The Four of Coins, yeah. This Empress knows that. And it's like the baby mother, baby daddy, let's say it's the baby dad acting that way. You get what I'm saying? And they acting like it's no problem, but they always gossiping and starting rumors and drama and just being low vibe, wanting to fight, winning at all costs. But when they get in front of the baby mom, they act like that's not what they're doing. So the baby mom knows that the baby father is starting drama, rumors, gossiping, trying to win at all costs, playing mind games, putting them in competition. You get what I'm saying? And it's kind of like, okay, so I could do that, but I'm not going to do that because I'm focused on building, right? But even when I keep my composure and trying to build, you trying to act like you ain't on that shit when you on that shit. Like you trying to play on my top. So I'm not arguing because I genuinely don't want to argue, but I know you funking it. I know you really got a problem with me, and you just ain't saying it, but you doing shit and trying to act like you ain't doing it. Because I could have a problem too. I could have a problem with you having a problem. So I could bring up you gossiping or starting a rumor or whatever the case is, and that could start an argument. You get what I'm saying? But I ain't even gonna do that because I have no problem with you. But I feel like in the next 48 hours, somebody's getting to the point where it's like it's holding them back now with the 4 of coins. So you okay, you can gossip and shit like that, but this will be like the baby father. This is just an example. Take it how it resonates. But it would be like the baby father now starting a rumor and then gossiping to the baby mother boyfriend. It's like, okay, now the 4 of coins. You know what I'm saying? Now you really trying to control what I'm building now. Now it's getting out of control. And then not only are they doing that, they're acting like they're not the ones gossiping. They're not the ones in that low vibing energy. But in the next 48 hours, the Empress realizes what's going on. And I feel like they have a change of perspective about being nice and nurturing to some shit. What's the 4 of coins? The 8 of swords, yeah. Because now somebody really pushing it, trying to get somebody stuck, trying to restrict somebody, trying to put them in a place where it's like ain't nothing that they can do. You know what I'm saying? Somebody trying to stop somebody in their tracks, trying to prevent them from being able to build. Now there's a problem. What's the Knight of Coins? The 4 of Swords, yeah. But the Empress know how to put an end to all of that shit. What's the 4 of Swords? The 3 of Cups. Yeah, the Empress knows how to put an end to all of that shit because they have some sense of support. What's the 3 of Cups? Like, they're good energy to be around. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the 3 of Coins. Yeah. They know how to put an end to that shit because they're good energy to be around, and people will work with them. People will collaborate with them. They'll be happy. They'll be supported. You get what I'm saying? So that will be like the Empress being able to tell her boyfriend, the new boyfriend, like, yeah, that's my baby dad. I know my baby dad said that. I know they mad. You get what I'm saying? So you could believe it or not. The boyfriend gonna be like, nah, I don't believe them. Because they like the Empress's energy. What's the 3 of Coins? 333 could be significant. Page of Cups in reverse, yeah. And I feel like in the next 48 hours, someone's going to be stunned. They're going to be stuck. Like, what the fuck? They're going to be disappointed. How they still working together? How they still working on that? How are they still getting support? Why are they friends? How they reconcile? What's the Page of Cups in reverse? Being disappointed. Yeah, the 8 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, because people ain't walking away from the Empress. Even if it's the energy where somebody trying to put a child against their mom or something like that, or against their dad, or somebody has their own business and somebody don't want somebody to be, you know, supporting this person's business in Denver or whatever the case is. Like, nah, people ain't walking away. Or somebody ain't walking away because it's the Empress. What's the 4 of Coins? Someone thought they could control them. Yeah, the Emperor. Yeah, I definitely feel like there's somebody, husband, wife, baby dad, baby mom, or somebody who got a business, the same business as somebody else. And they trying to act like they ain't doing nothing. So the Empress like, alright, they trying to act like they ain't doing nothing, so I ain't gonna do nothing. I ain't gonna argue, I ain't gonna fight. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna get cutthroat type shit. But it's like, okay, now you playing on my top. Because now you're trying to stop some shit from me. Now you're trying to make it to where I can't move. You know? So that's what I'm going to do. Now I'm going to work on this, work on that, work with this person, work with that person. Or even if, like, work on this, work on that, mean work on communication. You know what I'm saying? And it's like they're going to be celebrated. I feel like the Emperor want people to walk away from the Empress. Yeah, the Five of Wands wanted to pop out. Because they mad and jealous that somebody here is moving forward or having progress in something, or the direction that they're headed in, or because someone has a sense of direction. They on the up and up, and someone's mad and jealous about that. So they're like, okay, I know they're gonna still move forward, but let me make it hard for them to do that. Or it's like, let me make them eternally conflicted about doing that. So since I can't get to the Empress, you know what I'm saying? Let me get to the people that's going towards the Empress. So since I can't get my baby mother mad, let me get the boyfriend mad. Let me get the child mad. Since I can't fuck up the Empress business, let me start telling the supporters or whatever not to do business with them. So they could do their business all day, but ain't nobody gonna buy from them. You get what I'm saying? It's like that type of energy. What's the Emperor? Three of Swords. Yeah, this motherfucker hurt next 48 hours. Because now they feel betrayed. Now they sad. What's this Three of Swords? The Death card could be done with a Scorpio. The Nine of Cups. Yeah. The Empress having their way no matter what. Like they heartbroken. Because the Empress is changing on them. Or having some type of change in their life. A positive one. They happy. Being supported. They're getting what they want with the Nine of Cups. Wishes being fulfilled. Yeah. And they just keep spying on them. Even trying to figure out, like, are they being supported? Why are they happy? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And the more they spy on this person, could be dealing with a Sagittarius. But the more they spy on somebody, the more imbalanced they become. The more emotionally troubled they become. So this is a typical story where somebody trying to stop somebody or stop something for somebody and it don't work. And they just spy on them to see if they're ever going to stop or ever be stopped. You get what I'm saying? And they're not. And that just makes somebody madder. But they keep spying and keep getting madder. Like you're disturbing your own peace at this point. Because like I said, the Empress is in this energy of the Five of Swords in reverse. So they're not gossiping. They're not fighting. They're not competing. They ain't trying to win at all costs. They're not playing mind games. They ain't on none of that shit. So it's not the Empress. And it just be the fact of people trying to hurt people and then they not hurt. And that makes them even madder because I guess they were supposed to be, or they were supposed to be stuck. They were supposed to be stagnant. They supposed to be in their head. They're not supposed to be able to move forward. They're not supposed to have a sense of direction. That's like someone like, hey, you know, you're not going to get mad because I'm trying to ruin your life. But at the same time, they can't even say that because they're trying to act like they're not. And I feel like that's what makes someone even madder. And then when the Emperor starts to be nice towards this Emperor energy, you get what I'm saying? It's kind of like this motherfucker get on my nerves. It's giving that type of energy. What's the Page of Cups in reverse? The Six of Coins, yeah. Somebody's still getting help. Someone's still getting assistance. Their money is still balancing out. People still want this energy exchange. Devil, yeah. Could be dealing with a Capricorn. You got the Capricorn moon. So this is why. Like, somebody can't restrict someone. They can't bond themselves to somebody. They can't control somebody. They can't sabotage nothing. And someone disappointed in that. So that's like somebody sabotaging somebody's job, but the Empress got another job lined up. So they ain't even worried. They like, shit, I take this week without a job as a vacation. You get what I'm saying? So fuck all of that. I start my new job in a week. This person like, what the fuck? And then they don't even want to ask them about nothing because then they think it's going to alert the Empress to the fact that they the one trying to stop the shit. So all they do is spy and see them having fun, not stressed out, and that causes an imbalance in somebody. What's the Temperance? That really sends them off. The Ten of Cups, yeah. And they could be going home to their baby mother or baby dad, causing chaos in that. Or now they starting to start trouble with people in their family, with their supporters, like just starting chaos in their own life because they can't do that in somebody else's. The Empress ain't allowing them to do that. Like you're not about to have me stressed out or stuck in my head, heartbroken. You ain't about to have me arguing, competing, fighting. You ain't about to have me, like, you ain't about to take me out of my character. You know what I'm saying? I was being nice. But I feel like someone learns a lesson about this. Possibly that nice is a good way to go. Yeah, because I feel like for some of you, whoever is being like attacked by somebody, basically, and it feels like a psychological attack because someone wants a reaction or something, or they want attention, but like negative attention. Like it's kind of like call me crazy, but at least you called me. So it's like cursing me out, but at least you cursed me out. At least I know you care, type of energy. But someone's no longer doing that, and I feel like they're learning that that brings change more than them arguing, more than them cursing somebody out, more than them playing mind games back, more than them trying to win at all costs. You get what I'm saying? More than them matching their energy. It's like, I ain't even gonna do that. Fuck all of that. I'ma just chill. With the Four of Swords, somebody could want to argue with somebody and somebody fall asleep because they ain't even bothered, worried, or care about the argument. They're like, oh shit, I fell asleep. What you was saying again? What you was mad about? What you was mad about? Yeah, the Queen of Swords. Like I feel like the Empress is figuring this out. Like, oh, somebody want me mad. They want to see me angry, or they want me to gossip. They want me to fight. They want me to be in my head. You get what I'm saying? Like, nah, fuck all of that. I'm gonna just keep moving along. And I feel like people are realizing this about that Empress. Like, oh shit. So they, they're not angry. They're not a mad type of person. They're not a competitive person. They're not low vibe. You get what I'm saying? But when the Emperor used to be able to get this person to react or be in a certain energy, it could have looked like that. And this is your reading, Aries. I hope it helped. If it did, hit the like, comment, subscribe, join the tribe, share. Love you guys. Peace out.